like she wasn't necessarily the person that started it.
No.
She was just part of the.
She was the pawn.
Like, did she? I wonder, did she know? Did Kendal Jenner know? Kendal Jenner, she is, Kendall's got some problems, and she's got about 90,000 problems.
Right.
Which actually I think is kind of small for what happened with the FYRE Festival. Kendal Jenner is going to pay $90,000 settlement for promoting FYRE Festival. Now, how many of you guys, do you guys know about the...
what is FYRE Festival?
The FYRE Festival.
No.
So the FYRE Festival was a fake music festival.
Okay.
That was huge.
Like massive.
Like ginormous. Like Ja Rule was involved.
Okay.
And this guy, I forget who the other guy was. Jared something. I don't know. Anyways,
Leto.
Kendal Jenner was one of the people that they
The
hired.
Subway guy?
Not Subway Jared. No.
Okay, good.
I think he's in jail.
Yeah, he should be forever.
He's not allowed to do anything where masses of people come together.
Okay, so the FYRE Festival was the lineup was Good Music, Major Lazer, Blink-182, Disclosure, Ray Schmierman, Migos, Lil Yachty, Skepta, and then just a bunch of other people
who were never actually contracted
They never
to be there.
signed up.
And the show never happened. It was a whole fake thing. There's 2 documentaries.
There
one
was
on
an
Amazon,
island,
one on Netflix.
There was an island
with pigs.
Island of Pigs?
The pigs swim, the swimming pig. You watch the documentary.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Oh, well, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Watch the documentary.
there was an island that all
Watch
these
the
people
documentary.
bought tickets and went to, and nothing was going on.
Right.
Wow.
Like, they're just like, what? We just spent so much money on this thing.
Well, anyways, it was this whole thing. People bought their tickets. It was supposed to be this big thing. Everything got canceled, and it was all fake. The whole thing was fake. And Kendal Jenner was one of their big,
like spokespeople?
one of their big personalities. That was the influencer. They used influencer marketing, and they posted all this stuff. And the big thing, their promotion was an orange square.
Yeah.
Everybody say, okay, at this time on this day, all you influencers post an orange square on your profile. And so then Instagram goes orange. Like that was the whole thing. Brilliant marketing strategy.
Right.
Super simple. I love it. But with all of that, Kendal has to pay a $90,000 settlement for her involvement, which I think is really interesting because she wasn't necessarily the person that started it.
No,
she was just
wasn't.
part of the.
She was the pawn.
Like, did she? I wonder, did she know? Did Kendal Jenner know?
I highly doubt it. I think the guy that did it, Billy McFarland. Billy McFarland.
Yeah, Billy McFarland. That dude, like, he's super smart. But yeah, he took some people for some money.
It was a fraudulent luxury music festival founded by Billy McFarland, CEO of FYRE Media Inc. and rapper Ja Rule. It was created with the intent of promoting a company's FYRE app for booking music talent.
Right. Yeah.
So
and the whole idea was an entrepreneurial
venture.
And I think what it was
But they forgot to contact the talent.
Well, no.
They just made it up.
Yeah.
They just lied. They got investors.
Like, if we just build it, they'll come and perform.
But
they never built it. That's the weird part.
Here's the thing that's crazy.
They just said they built it.
This could end up turning out to be something that comes up again in the future and is real again.
Yeah, no, I think that this could be something like the real FYRE Festival.
It could have been the biggest marketing ploy in all of mankind that turned out being this massive thing. Because if now this year, right, at the end of this pandemic thing, whenever they lighten up all these restrictions that we have, and they said, okay, FYRE Festival is actually happening, all artists are verified, this Billy McFarland dude doesn't have any hands in it whatsoever. Like, this thing is going off. It's still his name that he created, but other than that, everything is untouched by him.
Yeah.
How much money would they make? I feel like they'd make a ton of money, especially with people trying to get out of this whole quarantine thing right now.
Oh, and any music festival that happens within a month of quarantine being lifted is going to be absolutely packed.
It's going to be ridiculous.
So
you're seeing grannies going to metal shows just to get out of it.
I love my Metallica. Yes.
That's right.
And tonight. That's so good. Oh, I love you. And tonight.
It sounds better without my
hand. We're off to Never Land.
Yeah, Jessica says it will, but here's it. So tickets right here. tickets to the event, which was supposed to take place in April and May of 2017 in the Bahamas, cost up to $100,000. Yet once attendees arrived on the island, they quickly realized the event was not as it had been advertised. This was I've seen both
But you're
documentaries.
in the Bahamas. It's like,
Yeah, you're in the Bahamas, but it's still like these people paid up to $100,000 for like behind the scenes special stuff. Like they were supposed to see like
the tickets were 100,000.
Yes,
that wasn't
per
what
ticket.
They collected all together. That
Guys,
was-
genius.
it was millions, tens of millions of dollars. You got to watch the documentary.
Genius show idea.
What is it?
We got to pitch this right now to NBC.
okay, it starts right
Okay,
here.
all right. NBC. Listen carefully.
It's FYRE Festival based.
Okay.
So what happens is we find it's the new season of Survivor. It's the new season of Survivor. And what it is they find 20 people. They tell them they want a contest to go to this like special thing. They don't even know they're going to be on Survivor. And then they show up and they're on Survivor and they have to instantly switch it into gear the moment they're there. But they have to be vetted and they have to know the process of Survivor.
That sounds a lot like that. What's that? That other Survivor, not Survivor, Tontine.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Yeah, if you've checked out Tontine,
What's that?
Google it.
Well, Tontine's
it's
crazy.
a fake Survivor thing that people supposedly died, and it's a weird like.
It's not fake.
It's.
They made a movie and it's not allowed to be shown in America.
I don't think it's actually real.
Okay.
I think it was a publicity stunt.
All I know is when I was a kid and I would stay at your house and we'd go surfing in the morning, we watched that video one night about the whole Tontine thing and I couldn't sleep.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for your lack of sleep.
Fine.
We're gonna watch Tontine and Blair Witch. Let's go.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was.
That's why I'm so interested in the horror genre.
So Jessica says there was a musician that did something similar. Fake artist that paid the tab for him. Like that. This
Joe Exotic.
It was Joe Exotic.
It was Joe Exotic.
Tiger King was part of FYRE
It was
his own
Tiger
Fire
King.
Surprised me.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Joe Exotic planned a tour for his music that he did, his country music.
Yeah.
And he ended up posting all these dates and like said he had this whole tour booked up to get all these venues. The venues ended up starting letting him do it. And then he ended up showing up and playing to rooms of 12 people and saying it was the biggest thing in the world. And then all these people online would see these videos and then be like, wow, this is huge. Like this Joe Exotic guy is really huge.
Well, Jessica said it was somebody else.
Oh, really?
She said that guy too. And then Holly says, look at the PR. It's true.
Right.
Like your wife is brilliant, Chris.
I know.
You see the PR that they're getting, it's bad, but they're trending. Like I think the marketing that they did for all of that, because it was just simple. It's an orange. Just put an orange square on your profile. That's all you got to do.
Simple.
And they turned it red, or they turned it orange.
But
pretty smart.
I mean, crazy scenario. But I mean, this was in 2017.
Yeah.
Why are we talking? Trending stories are taking over now because they're new.
she owes $90,000 for
Right.
posting a picture on
I
her
understand
Instagram.
that.
So now we're talking about the
So then
legality.
just her though, or then all the people who
Yeah,
are kind of,
that's my question. It's like who else has to do
or
this?
is she
then?
like the scapegoat?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The fall guy.
Well, she's the biggest name.
True.
She's the biggest influencer name that is a part of it. But FYRE Festival founder Billy McFarland is currently serving a 6-year prison sentence for pleading guilty to 2 counts of wire fraud. That's all he got hit with was 2 counts of wire fraud. The dude was defrauding so many people. You got to watch
crazy.
the documentary.
Right.
All he got was wire fraud. That's crazy. But that's probably all they could prove. But the thing I think that brings an interesting wrinkle to this story is Jenner was essentially, she was innocent in this. Mm-hmm. She took payment,
Right.
but
Well, that's
where
it.
was her involvement in the fraud? That's the part that I think that starts to be worrisome for influencers.
Is that what this means then? Does it mean that she actually did have an idea of what was going on if she's the only one that is being targeted to pay this money?
I don't know. Well,
Did she get a cut of anything? I
Well,
mean,
I
think she
that's
did,
How,
yeah.
That's how influencers work. Like you get a certain percentage of what. Like if you send people a code to get this, then you get some sort of kickback. That's how the influencer marketing works. And so you may be actually right. So right here in the story it says Jenner, who was among several celebrities to post about the fraudulent music event, was paid $275,000 to endorse the festival in 2017. She was sued in U.S. bankruptcy court in New York in August 2019 by Gregory Messer, who argued that Jenner did not only fail to disclose to her followers that she would be paid for advertising FYRE Festival, but that she led them to believe the festival would be filled with famous models on an exotic private island with first-class culinary experiences and a luxury atmosphere, which
sounds like she was in on it.
Well, but that was the whole marketing thing.
Yeah. True.
And in that scenario, she's getting thousands of requests a day.
And let's be real. I mean, if you're any Jenner, and you get anything saying there's this massive thing that everybody that's famous, like they are the most famous family in the world. Let's be real.
That's probably true.
The Kardashians are the most famous family in the world. And they probably get hit up hundreds of times a day by people being like, hey, we're having this event.
Come thousands of times a day.
Okay. Let's split hairs.
More.
But they're like, come to this event.
Yeah.
Right. And they're going to have to do something to keep their image up.
Well, that's the whole point of them they're famous for being famous. That's the part about the Kardashians that just blows my mind. They're not famous for like doing anything. They're famous for being famous.
Well, I mean, Bruce Jenner before the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing, with his famous athletic career, right?
And then but the show is the Kardashians. It's not the Jenners,
right? I understand.
So, I mean, I think
I was there.
Okay, but it's interesting because this speaks to.
But then wait, hang on. They're also related to OJ.
What?
It's the Kardashians.
The Kardashians.
They're so it's a weird, like, if you research that family,
it's insane.
It's kind of creepy.
It's like Illuminati stuff. But you know what? Kendall Jenner's giving it away. Kendall Jenner's giving it away. You know, she has to give this.
What do you mean she's giving it away?
No.
I don't know what in
no,
the
not
world,
like that.
Jake.
$90,000.
She's giving the money, right? She has to say, you know what?
Jessica, hold on. Jessica says, who's Bruce Jenner?
Who's
well, it's
no, she knows. She says LOL, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good joke.
We're gonna leave that joke there. I like that, Jessica. You get a bell and a round of applause.
Bruce Jenner's Caitlyn Jenner's brother, right?
No. it's Caitlyn Jenner's
alter ego.
Clone.
Alter ego.
But
clone.
Reversed. It's like her reverse clone. I don't know. All right,
that would be a sweet superhero premise. But I was going to say, she's giving away the money. She's got $90,000 she has to give away. But you know who's making money right now?
Thanks for checking out the Trending Stories Taking Over show. If you like that video, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know whenever we have a new video and you're aware of any of the live streams when we do a full show. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, on Spotify, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Go to TSTOshow.com, check it out, or watch one of these other videos over here. You're gonna like it. I have a feeling you're gonna love it.